Choose the best actor group from the three praises of the engine. It's the first group from start to finish. Group 2, Group 3. Have you made your choice? If so, let's start accepting the dispatch. Hello, Morning of the Map Dispatch. We will draw relevant information for the Morning of the Map Dispatch. Then the first group of babies for everyone to wish us are precious. Chinese subtitles provided by the Amara.org community. Only are such a Gemini trait. So this judgment board, I think these skills might be very susceptible to wind direction. With wind direction, people with Ginza characteristics, especially like those handsome men and women, these short ones have higher physical appeal. Then the takeaway condition is also very elegant. These type of people will be handsome men in the crowd. They are likely to be the type of person who is fair-skinned, beautiful, and has a good sense of style regardless of gender. They are good at dressing, and they have an angelic personality. They appreciate many beautiful and pure things. They would have a relatively good aesthetic. It's like a judge or someone who holds fairness. Your work may also be a manager or a very aesthetic designer model. On the contrary, this person is a noble person. He may have a noble temperament, possibly coming from a first-tier city or some developed areas in your city, like Shanghai, Beijing, America. Such person might be someone from around the world. This kind of person has quite strong energy, and I think this kind of person, he might have fallen asleep. Yeah, he could be someone older than you because he might be a certain belief. He might be an old soul. Is this relatively? After all, this person's words, I think his words, you yourself are quite influenced by this kind. The impression is more sensitive. You probably like it because your own words have a bronze instrument. Or when it comes to you, you're like a little son. They will feel very comfortable when they are near you, and they will feel that there is a kind of angelic quality about you. They will think you are very kind. So I think the older ones, the elders, they might like you a lot. And then with our fans cheering me on, I think it's a treasure. I like your type. This direction control is indeed quite strong. Sometimes they may also have some emotional fluctuations, or when they are in a bad mood. So when I see them, they may also have some mental troubles, such as some anxieties. Then at this time, you might not handle emotional relationships very well. They have both advantages and disadvantages. He might be a good driver, like a Rolls-Royce Ferrari, or in other words, expensive brand name cars. In general, I think this person has a certain kind of the feeling of being cool, tall, and handsome. This person could be a very elder, wise individual, perhaps a university teacher, or a deeply cultured elder of the opposite sex. Anyway, I think you should decide. The type of person you are can easily become your benefactor. This is the information of this group of cards. Congratulations to this group for exploding. Hello, I'm Alan. Welcome to my channel. See you next time. For the second team, we drew for everyone the position of Shunfei Knight, the position of the Grower, and the position of our Sword 3. So this group of teams, you believe in anthropology, you believe in the opposite sexes. You all know, first of all, let me tell you one thing. Go and unload the raw fish. Archer and our this. The information related to Libra, I think this brand will basically attract this kind of water elephant. Sharing out is more important, but I think their actions might be a bit complicated. They might have a free-spirited feel in their thoughts. Their relationships are likely to be rather artistic. He may be very sensitive to your feelings. He could be the white knight in the eyes of others, or he himself may have a bright appearance, and then this person uses many other factors of many characters. He may be a competing supporting role, or he may, for example, this person lives in a situation where he himself is a relatively competitive person, but at the same time, he likes peace. So I think this person is actually someone with difficulty making choices. I believe they would be considered a possibility in this company. There will be a situation where they face competition from other competitors. So for such people, they themselves, I guess, he's quite successful in love or in the workplace. People might fight him a bit more. In love, he's rich and romantic. Maybe he understands. This person may have some art cells or talent. His character is gentle, gentleman, lady. So, they are easily influenced and vulnerable. I think this person should be relatively calm in various situations, and I think their work might. Your ultimate competitor may not be your colleagues, or this person may not be you in. For example, you get to know this person when you're having a small drink and relaxing at night. I might accidentally swipe this material. In short, you always take good pictures. He's telling this person may be yours if you're more open. If you're a more conservative person, this person should be... I think this person may be too tired of himself. In this regard, my desire feels a little too strong for this type of person. I feel their words are a bit more masculine, as if they carry a vibe that you seem to provoke them. They are like a certainty, or that kind of... Especially for men and women, it's like he seems to be a gust of wind or a handful of killer in the rain, the kind of person who can't hold on. They like the kind that touches from afar. I have a crush on you, and if they appreciate your beauty, there's a quality that can make you like a game and have it. They will see you as a sharp knife. So I think this person should be quite charming themselves. Okay, that's the info of the sign. Congratulations for the help of the sign. This is the reaction of the third group. A lot of missing information. We will take you to see the third group rankings and the fifth group. Then all the cards in this group need to be protected. Which type of opposite sex will you attract? Firstly, I have seen some of ours here. Seems they are this fairy, our Gemini, our heavenly seat, Uranus, as well as the energy related to our Leo. So 3 kinds of chaotic treatment. The baby himself will have some Cancer so-in-law. This may make you feel warmer. He is the kind of image in everyone's eyes that everyone likes. Like a good girl or a good boy, he will pay more attention to this point. Low-key, therefore, he tends to follow the rules of life. Then he might have some obsessions in emotional or military division aspects. He cherishes his previous vision. Some friends at the same time make him feel that Beijing has a duality. On the one hand, he may cherish himself. Old friends might easily convey to the past. But at the same time, if we talk about her herself, she has a rather ruthless and resentful side, meaning there is a ruthless and resentful side to her. A big antenna bouncing back and forth. If he were to do something in front, he really would. That is, he made up his mind. I said that is, for example, he gives you a personal emotional decision, may be willing to die, but not return. Any person, his own favorite, is a kind of toxic feeling. That is to say, he can be very gentle when he likes you, but when he doesn't like you, he would be very stubborn. This kind of love added with our second voice. Only if it's this person, he might be a little bit already seen. The spirit might be a bit reckless. This natural sensuality, this sensuality comes from him. It sounds pretty good. Such innocent feeling exists in both of us at the same time. It has a kind of sexy energy, for instance. It might have either its beautiful eyes or a nice laryngeal knot. In short, he will have a background, an extremely attractive point, and for everyone, he perhaps has a strong hormone. What he does, I think everyone pursues freedom a bit. At the same time, I think the banks also have this idea. It seems that the baby is a person who wants to hug someone, so I think this may have a profound impact on him. Of course, this depends on the perspective. A very typical characteristic of the water elephant, this person, they are free to enjoy the right wind due to their strong blue direction. Therefore, they change rapidly and may have read many books. I think he might have trained a lot. He might solve it smoothly. There are also some very novel things that might have never been experienced, like that kind of racing or that kind of more exciting. Maybe you never heard of it, but it can stimulate you, like the Vashti case. Such a thing, it may lead you, if you are a good girl, it will lead you to rebel. If you are he might take you to experience something different, like being assimilated right away. I think he himself should be like a cat. It's a feeling that covers her with both passion and covers the whole discourse. It means this person is bad. She's actually a person who has been walking the wrong way. I could hold back. If we talk about himself, he is the type who might immediately give up if he can't get a thing right, because he feels he might say, so he will cut it off immediately. He loves himself quite a bit, meaning he is good at observing. It's just that she might have her own in her world. But he is very important because he is very extensive and very rich. So he is bad. It's just a minute of main task. So if you two get along, or if he gets uncomfortable with others, or slowly as he gets to his personal interest, he will immediately be coordinated by this kind of person. This kind of person lives more authentically. I have to wash the paper, so men and women. That is the information of this set of cards. Congratulations, this was Party Unexploded.